What's up, my boy? George Perez Stories right here. George Perez, episode 153. Yo, this podcast is brought to you guys by GB Extracts. If you're trying to get the real wax, if you're trying to get the real kush, the real pin, the real mota, don't be a jota. Mess with GB Extracts. SideDick and what's tricking?
Oh, shit.
It's time to suck today's dick, dog.
I can tell you've done it already.
My mouth tastes like dick after that shot.
Right now, you sound like a Cuban godfather. You're like, oh, mi boca está muy seca.
I was going for the Cuban Steven Seagal, dog.
Cubans, yeah, you do sound like him.
What do you mean you're not going to come on it, punk? But check it out, dog. I'm fucked up right now.
I know you are.
That second shot just got me. GPS. There's no epidemic here, homie. We're quarantined with the motherfucking mics in our face. No mask. Where's some ass at? We're going to the strip club next, dog.
You're not ready, my boy. X to the G. What it do?
What's up? I'm chilling. Healthy still.
Yeah? You think you're healthy?
Yeah, I'm healthy.
Why?
Mexican, dog. We stay healthy.
You look like I boned you and I gave you one of my shirts because we're wearing the same shirts.
I know. It does look kind of weird, but it's a
You
George
guys-
Perez Story shirt.
You guys look like two fools that are trying to get with me.
Whose looks better,
Would
George?
have a better chance.
Mine or
SideDick,
his?
dog.
I'll take
For
care of
real?
him, homie.
Yeah.
Take care of him, homie.
Because I could tell a lot of other fools have boned you.
Yeah, dog.
And then when I see Eddie, I'm like, this gordito's trying to kick it. I'm not going to
Fresh
bone him.
asshole.
Yeah.
Hey, no more living in fantasy land, they say. Thinking that the catch doesn't get Tweety Bird Charlie.
All right.
Fuck you, Tommy. I could do this shit too.
Yo, special guest in the building, guys. You know, right now the coronavirus is out, and the next guest, nothing could kill him. The Germans couldn't.
Fuck no.
Hitler couldn't.
Fuck him.
Give it up for the Christ killer, Leey Syatt in the building.
Thank you for having me, everybody. I can't. I'm always supposed to come down, but cheers, everybody.
Cheers, my boy. Salud, salud.
Fuck the coronavirus. Look at
Yeah,
that.
this
Right.
fool's not scared of the coronavirus. These fools put the corona on Jesus, dog,
Yeah.
before they killed him.
That's right. That was the
I'm
first
talking
start of the
about.
coronavirus.
So what's up, Lee? What's new, dog?
I'm doing good, man. I was gonna say I have a bunch of shows, but not really anymore.
Right?
No, but I'm good. But I saw this picture you posted, and I wanted to talk to you about it because I don't know. Do you ever watch like Lock Up and like all those prison shows on TV? Because I'm white and I watch that shit all. Like, I've watched all of them.
Well, I tried to watch them, but like, the consumer, right? Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Well, you fail to understand is a lot of that shit is like not the place I was at. Like when you're watching, Lock Up, it's usually people on a protective custody yard.
Right, because they have to be careful of the camera people and stuff like that.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
where I was at, you would have got stabbed for getting interviewed.
I was
or
about to
being-
say, isn't that frowned upon? Like to be doing that
it's
shit?
more than frowned upon.
Fuck.
But you know what? Like, and it's mostly snitches. See, most of the people on that protective custody yard,
Right.
they were on the yard I was on,
Right.
and they did something bad, so they snitched or told,
Yeah.
and they went to that yard of piece of shits.
Okay, then let me ask you. This has been my plan forever, and I don't know if it would work. If I went to prison, I would just punch a guard and go to solitary.
But you wouldn't need to, dog, because
I think I would.
okay,
Where would they put him at? With the others or the whites?
No, he's white, mandatory.
Oh, yeah.
Even though I'm Jewish,
Yeah, what do you mean? Even if you're Jewish,
they don't like us. That's their whole thing.
I know they don't like you, but they don't look at it like that.
All right.
So he'd be with Ryder and shit?
No, like you got to look at it like this. I can't really say this to 100%. I just thought about it. Like, yeah, you're right. Like, but they're not German; they're American.
Yeah, but the Aryan, like, they don't like. People don't think I'm Jewish. I'm not scared so much of the gangs. I'm scared of like. Just fucking, I look like a punching bag. Like I feel like people want to like beat me up just to be like, I wonder what would happen if I stab this dude. Like I'm just scared.
But
Man.
like, you got to understand this. You're gonna have to punch the guard.
Yeah, and I want to go to because I think I could do solitary.
I know that's the kind of person you are, though. You don't want a room. You don't want a celly.
He's gonna have to.
No,
do like
I don't.
The food from Sean Call it. Remember?
Yeah.
Let me ask you this: what happens if you snore?
If you snore,
They'll
you
check
snore.
you, dog.
It's different. Like, look, if you snore and you're a cool fool, no one's gonna say shit.
Okay.
But if you snore and you're a punk, you're gonna get. It matters. It matters where you are. If you're in a 2-man cell,
Right.
see, it's differently. Like, you could be in a 2-man cell, or you can be in a dorm.
Yeah, that shit scares me. The dorm freaks me out.
I was in that shit for a little
Fuck.
bit. Fuck.
I never been in a 2-man. I was in a dorm.
Yeah, that's lower custody. See, a dorm is for people that know how to act. So you're around crazy motherfuckers, but I don't know, dog. Like, if you were my cellie and you snored,
Right.
I really can't get mad. I would just be like, hey, dog, like, I don't know what, but, like, if you could, like, I'd have to ask nicely and respectfully.
I'd probably lose weight in prison.
But the dorm is more of a group decision, isn't it?
No, it's not. It's not even that it's a group decision. It's kind of like, what are you gonna say? Like, if you were to wake me up and be like, "Hey, homie, why are you snoring?" I would fight you. Be like, "You woke me up and touched me in my sleep."
It's not like when the fools don't shower. Like, you know how when you're
No, it's way different. Snoring is something there's no control of.
yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Like, if a fool goes, "Hey, homie, why are you snoring loud?" I'd be like,
I did.
"You woke me up for this," and I would just punch and I kick your fucking ass.
Let me ask you this: how long did it take you to get a good night's sleep in prison, or did you ever?
In prison. Of course I did,
He
bro.
has to.
Yeah,
I don't think I could.
Way too long to
No,
be in there.
no.
not to.
especially in the dorms, and anyone can just walk up to you at any point. I don't know if I'd ever get a good night's sleep.
All right,
But like
Lee.
he said, if you're just being chill and cool, you got nothing to worry about. I think the second or third night there, I got the best sleep I ever had.
You
before.
didn't go to prison. You
No,
went
I
to
mean like
county,
regular
yeah.
county jail.
So, my first day in prison
Right?
was Christmas Eve.
Fuck, that was your first day.
Yeah.
That sucks.
And, what?
No, nothing. No,
Okay.
nothing. And you went first day Christmas Eve?
My first day of prison was in Christmas Eve. And, it was weird as fuck. I've said this before, but I'm going to say it again. I went to Wasco in Bakersfield. Fuck. It's a level 3, level 4.
Is that where Tommy
yard.
Chong went?
No, Tommy Chung went to fucking I think it's Springdale. It's off the 99 freeway.
I knew it was near Bakersfield, but I don't want to interrupt. So
No, it's okay. He went to a level 1 yard.
okay,
That's like minimum
got
security.
it. And you were on 3?
I was on a 3 yard, but this is just reception.
Oh, okay.
So when you go to prison, they put you in this place called reception. Is where they validate you. They interview you. You got this thing called a point system where your crime, your time, and your prior offenses equal up to a point system. Fairfield, where he was at.
He went to Taft Correctional Institution in Bakersfield.
Okay, yeah, Taft. Taft, exactly. But he was also in Fairfield level 1. Taft's a 2 yard and level 1's Fairfield, or whatever it is. So, like, you go to reception for 90 days.
Right.
And it's 23 or 22 hour lockdown. And they validate you. They interview you and they see how you act to see where you're going to spend the rest of your time in.
Could they move you whenever they want?
Yes. Yeah. No, because first you got to get interviewed and they got to find a bunk for you.
Roll it up.
Yeah, like they give you a bunk to find. So check this out, Lee. I ended up in Wasco, D-Yard, D4, which
Okay.
is now the shoe program.
Damn.
But when I got there, they were housing high-risk security inmates with level 3 and level 4 points.
Right.
My first day, within 2 hours, the cops came in. They fucking pulled us out of our cell, got us butt naked on the yard. It was freezing.
Damn, dog.
Because the yard I landed on was at a war with the COs.
Fuck.
Like,
And you were only there for beating a guy up, right?
yeah, but it doesn't matter because
there with them.
where I was at, that's what was going on. So I had to participate with what was going on.
Fuck.
So imagine this: I get there, I fucking put, like, it's the first time I see all my property from the county. I put it away. I talked to my cellie. What's up, homie? My cellie was this fool named Staples.
When you meet your cellie, do you instantly kind of tell them like your background, what happened? You stay quiet.
Okay, look, no. When you meet your cellie, if you're a real motherfucker, you go up. What's up, homie? My name's Shotgun. I'm from my neighborhood.
Is that your nickname?
Yeah, Shotgun.
I like that.
Yeah, my name's Shotgun. And then I'm like, yo, here's my paperwork. I need to see yours.
Oh shit!
Your paperwork shows every crime you've ever been locked up for. So
Is that for like safety or just because?
no, not safety.
Well, I don't know. I'm just asking.
They want to
listen.
know. They want to know if you're like a pedophile.
If you're a fucking pedophile, a piece of shit,
Okay.
a snake, it's all on there.
Yeah,
and
pretty
I'll
much.
fucking beat your ass if I
Like
see that shit.
if he gives you the paper and you read pedophile,
Yeah, I'm gonna
Snitch.
beat his ass
Instantly,
immediately.
on site.
Immediately.
Yeah, you're supposed to.
shit.
I'm not, immediately.
Fuck.
Okay, but besides that, so that's passed. Boom. What's up? All right, cool. He tells me the rundown. Hey, check this out. The guy that was in my cell before you, he beat up the cop. So right now we're on complete lockdown. He's like, we're not going to go to the store, nothing. He goes, just be ready. And I was like, what the fuck? So, you know, it's like 2, 3 in the morning now. I'm laying down. And it's weird, bro, because I'm not laying down like, you know, in the movies where they're like this and their legs on the knee.
Right.
I'm not a pussyfoot, but I was in the fetal position. I'm laying on my side going, wow, there's a fool sleeping on top of me that I don't know.
And what was your sentence? Like how many years? How
I don't know yet.
You didn't know yet? Okay.
Because when you got to go see your counselor and they give you a release date.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, so I know it's around.
Oh, so when they give you 4 years, it's not an instant like when I get this, it
Oh,
means 4
you
years
get-
from today.
See, it's different because when you're in the county, you get 2 days
Yeah,
credit
it's
or
not
1
just
day
one.
credit.
Well, in the
When
county,
you're in prison,
yeah.
you get 2 day credit. So it matters where you were. That's why you're waiting for your release
Like in
date.
the county, in the weekday is 1 day, and then on the weekend it counts as 2 days. I remember that.
I don't know that.
I remember that.
So that's not even what's going on. And I just remember I'm chilling there, and it's weird, Lee, because like
Did you tell him where'd you get that blacker from, little Bo Beep?
no, it's weird because like I don't have anything. All I have is you get there and they give you a orange jumpsuit with the bomb ass jacket, like that jacket from American Me.
Right.
You got new pairs of socks, new shoes. You know, you're in your reception gear. You don't have sweats yet, none of that. And it's fucking freezing. It's freezing. I remember sleeping in my fucking clothes.
Your cellie didn't hook it up?
You don't have nothing either. It's
Okay.
reception. You're not where you're gonna live.
Yeah,
yet.
no, that's temporary where you're at
Yeah,
there right now.
it's- Yeah, yeah, bro. And like, I remember just laying there and shit. And I started reading letters that my kids wrote me. You know, I'm reading shit. I'm trying to like, not be a bitch, but just like, yo, focus on getting home.
Yeah,
Focus on getting home.
You don't want a hard time. That's what they
No,
call it.
yeah, they call it hard timing. So I put the shit away. I'm chilling and shit. And just fucking out of nowhere, you just fucking hear, get down, everybody
Oh, shit,
down.
it's popping.
How many
And
securities you thinking?
There's no
No
security.
Or whatever.
They're COs,
Whatever,
dog.
CO.
Okay,
Correctional
hold on.
officers.
Let me correct you.
Yeah.
A security guard cannot touch you or anything.
Yeah, dog. He has quarters to call the cops.
Yeah. I'm with the correctional officers. These motherfuckers come in with fucking guns with blocks, fucking mace, but like fire hydrant mace. Like you know the fire extinguishers?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
how big the mace cans
Bear
are.
mace, dog. Bear mace and motherfuckers.
Like fucking Shaquille O'Neal mace.
It'll burn your skin?
most of the times, what the COs is judge and jury in there.
Yeah. Go ahead, Lee.
Do they spray you off the bat or only if you like give
No,
them shit?
they came in flexing like. So
Yeah, that's what they're coming in to show you. Like, we're not fucking around.
There was a riot 2 days before with us and the cops, the COs.
Right.
But I wasn't there. The guy that was there that started it was the guy I'm taking his bump.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because
no.
now they moved him to the hole.
Right.
So, dog, it was weird. These motherfuckers are like, get up. They fucking throw all your personal belongings on the floor.
Tossing
Spread
it
it
up.
out. Yeah, look through all
Everything,
your shit.
like the letters and everything.
Everything. They step
They
on your
toss the whole set?
No.
Hey, homie, they step on your letters, on pictures
that.
of your family,
Yeah.
and your clothes, and you can't do shit because they handcuff you. They zip tie you.
They do it on purpose, you think?
Dog, it's like when your dog pisses on the floor. You got to fucking flex on it real quick, dog. Let them know who's boss.
I
Can't do
wouldn't
this
say
shit.
that. It's more like hey, dog, this is what we do here. You guys fucking attacked one of us.
Yeah.
They want to see if we got weapons, so they checked us. They put us through a metal detector, and we're just in underwear. And it's like
shit.
4 in the fucking morning in Bakersfield.
They fucking did that. Ain't no one talking when I'm talking, so shut the fuck,
Fuck
up.
up. Yeah. And then you walk through a metal detector, and then they go through everybody's cell, and then they put us all back in. That's my first
Damn.
fucking day in prison.
Day one, Lee.
No, they didn't win, but it was
No,
like.
I said day one.
Oh, yeah,
I
they-
just sound ghetto because I'm Cuban.
Yeah.
My
You know,
accent.
it's like, I don't know how. It takes like a really mentally strong person to survive. Like, I don't know if I could look at that and be like 4 years of this
Yeah,
shit.
you
What are you going to
could.
do, though?
What do you mean? What are you going to do?
They can't
don't
take
know.
it. What are you going to do?
You got it. Remember the
You
fool?
have to do it.
You ever seen Shawshank, Lee?
Yeah.
He's like, I'm not supposed to be here.
Yeah, that's me.
And they kick this fucking ass, dog.
Yeah,
you don't
no,
want to do that.
Like that's why I thought I'd punch a guard and be like, just be in solitary, not have to mess with anybody.
That
Now
adds
you-
time. But that
no,
adds time to your sentence, doesn't it?
Now you're with the craziest
Yeah.
of the craziest.
Yeah, but they're behind other doors.
Doesn't matter. They can get your ass.
But
Really?
when you guys get out for your hour, you're with them.
Fuck,
When you do your workout, you're with
I
them.
don't work out.
Look, Lee.
It's mandatory workout.
Like, look, Lee. You're gonna have 23 hours to yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And what you're gonna do? If you got locked up, you would have come out so ripped, so
oh, I know,
buff.
probably, yeah.
You come out with fucking "fuck Jesus" on your chest in old English.
Jesus was a Jew.
You know what I mean? Like fucking Hebreezy on your neck.
I probably would have been good for me. But it's like, so like, because you posted a picture today of you on lockdown, and I've wondered this before, because you see people on Instagram and TikTok and all that stuff, and they're in jail, but they have phones. Like,
Yeah.
how did you take that picture?
Okay, so
If you're allowed to talk about it.
I wasn't on lockdown at that time. I was in dorm living,
Okay.
and my satire of it was it like when you're in prison. As far as me is, I'm prepared to have everything for a lockdown just in case it came.
Quarantine, huh? You're,
Yeah.
you're
No, not
like-
even a quarantine.
What?
Like a lockdown could be a riot. Anything happens where they put everybody down. If a riot happens, there's no more movement until they find out
What's
what.
your caption say? That shit was funny about lockdown. I've been on lockdown before. I forgot what your caption said on your picture,
forgot.
but it was actually catchy because you weren't basically saying like I'm not worried about a lockdown.
Yeah, I'm not worried about this shit.
Right.
That picture was took in with my homeboy, bomb ass female vato, doing great right now, little man. And he was a fool that I met in prison, and I had a cell phone, and they have this thing called the food cell,
Okay.
where you're allowed to order sodas and like pizza or like shit from and they bring it to the prison.
They pretty much have everything you can get outside in there, right?
Yeah.
Damn.
Just from the store?
Yeah.
But
No,
how-
it's not canteen. They call it canteen. store.
Okay. But so, like, how did he have a phone with him?
No, it was our phone. Like we paid for it.
Oh, you can have a phone in prison?
It's illegally done.
Oh, okay.
It's called fucking A. I can't believe this shit. What's that shit called?
Contraband?
Contraband.
Right.
It's considered contraband.
So someone else brings it in or something?
Like, look, if you get caught with the cell phone in prison, I think they add 30 to 60 days to your sentence.
Damn. Hey, you know what's crazy? It's not. I know I've never been to prison. Like that's just a whole different level. When I went through the loop at Maine, and then they started.
They got him in there now.
They started fucking putting us in bunkers, and they put me with the dog. It was a fucking bunker with just pseudoanios, but it looked like a big ass cell, but it was bunkers. And those fools,
You're in the main, right?
yeah,
Santa Ana,
and,
yeah.
And I probably did like one night there, and then they sent me to fucking.
It's called the barracks.
Yeah, they sent that there, and then they sent me to fucking the
Yo,
farm
Leey
after.
Oh,
No, I wasn't.
That's minimum custody.
No, but when I was there at the main, fool, I wanted to stay at the main.
Yeah, it's way better program.
Dog, the Mexicans there were like, homie, it was like 2 a.m. when I got into the room, I think, or to the bunker. They were like, homie, the TV stays on for us here. We can make calls whenever we want here. He goes, we run this shit here, dog. He goes, the raza does. He goes, make a call if you want right now. And I went to the phones and made a call to my lady at that time. It was like 2 in the morning. She's like, how are you using the phone? I go, fuck, I guess they got it here like that.
That's a different story.
Have you, like, the thing that really trips me out about like all of it is, like, let's say I had a gig in Denver, let's just say, or anywhere, and I'm not from there. I do some stupid shit, and then I have to spend 8 years in Colorado prisons.
Well, that's where the crime was committed. You got
Yeah.
to pay the time for the place you did it at.
But no matter what state you go to, George, it's all about race, right? Like whatever
I mean,
jail you go to.
no. California does it different.
Okay.
Like, imagine this. Imagine if a Muslim committed a crime in Israel. Would you want him to go back to Iran to serve his time?
No, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Fuck. Yeah, that whole thing scares me.
What's going on right now with the whole coronavirus in jail? What would you say? I know you've never done it. It hasn't happened. Last time this happened was 1918. No one's been alive.
No.
What do you think is going on right now?
Yeah, do they shut down a block for them and put people in
No,
quarantine?
Yeah.
no,
What if
no.
someone gets sick?
Okay, look, like, so what's going on right now is they're at minimum movement. It matters where you're at, too, because it's like, it's easier for the COs for the yard to be on lockdown because no one goes to yard.
Right.
No one only the workers get to go to
Yeah.
work. The fucking
No visitations, nothing like safe right
no.
now.
See, that's the fucked up part. Is imagine having conjugal visits.
They have that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
You get to
In
fuck your
prison,
wife.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Fuck.
That's why guys get married in there.
Yeah. So
Fat
now,
bitches, dog.
since nobody in prison has coronavirus, they don't want nobody on the outside bringing it in.
But most of the time, it comes from the COs coming in too, though. No.
No, I mean it's just they're COs. They're different. They're gonna be clean. Like
Yeah, I
a
feel you.
CO is just like a prisoner, but he gets to go home. He's clean. He comes in. He's sharp cut, just like us. But he's
That's
not
our
us.
routine.
He don't have our heart.
Have you ever run into one outside of prison?
I ran into one. Yeah, that's a good question. I ran into one when I was in Downey, and it was weird because he came up to me. He was just like, "What's up, fool?" And I was kind of like, "What the fuck?" And he goes, "Hey, homie, I know you're not supposed to talk to me, but I always knew you were gonna be somebody."
Oh,
Wait
the
up.
CO?
Wait up.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to talk to him at all?
Fuck no.
Even
Nah,
after
dog.
you...
No. I don't. What the fuck I want to talk to a CO for, dog?
It's like just like talking to.
No, I'm
a
not
cop.
like talking to him, but you're not supposed to like go hit him up or anything,
He's
right?
a fucking correctional officer. He's my enemy.
Just not only that, it looks like you're giving this guy information. You're talking to him all the time about shit. You know?
I don't know. That sounded crazy to me. Was saying
You never
can't-
been in jail in Tijuana?
Nah, hell no.
Xavier's
Look at
never
me,
been in
dude.
jail,
Look at
dog.
me. You think I go been in jail? Hell no, I never been in jail.
You look like you've been in mail.
He's been at fucking Walmart jail.
So what?
dog.
Have you run into him?
Yeah, I ran into him in Downey, and it was weird too because like it's kind of a club that like you gotta dress nice to get in. So like I'm dressed like I'm fucking successful
Sevilla's,
as a
though?
motherfucker. And he looks at me and he was just like, "Damn fool, you're doing good, eh?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, whatever." Then he was just like, "Yo, man, I always knew you were gonna be somebody," and he was just like, "Hey, good to see you. Glad you're out." And he left, and I went my way.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, because I watch all that stuff. I don't know why. I've always watched all Lock Up. I watch a lot of stuff about the guys who are on death row. Mm-hmm. Like that must be crazy.
I've never been there, but
Thank God.
yeah, I mean, even Death Row Records was bad.
Yeah, dog.
Yeah, fuck that.
I think I figured out who the devil's son was recently, dog.
The Devil's Son.
And he's sitting in this room with us.
Will?
Xavier, dog.
The
Why?
fuck you talking
It was a
about?
couple things that threw me off about him a bunch of times. Like, I don't like
I was always trying to bone you.
that. Yeah, when I'm
Full
asleep.
swears.
When I'm asleep, but like I used to always trip out on him because when we do coke, he would do it with the cross. And I'm like, homie, like you don't feel bad for doing that? He's like, nah, like why? But when the Kobe thing happened, because he brought it up, we talked about it, and then Kobe died. But one night we were kicking it here, and we were watching an apocalypse movie. And he was talking like, hey, what if that happened if that was us, this and that. This is before all this shit going on, dog.
Nah, look, look.
That was a good dude. That was a great night. It was me and you watching this damn.
He
movie.
was on acid,
Look,
though.
look. The Crips and Bloods have killed more people than the coronavirus, dog.
You know,
Yeah.
Right? Like, let's just be real,
now.
dog. The coronavirus hasn't killed more people than Hitler. My bad, Lee.
Not yet.
Hitler's got numbers, dog. He got
Yeah.
that fool got Kareem Abdul-Jabbar numbers,
He
dog.
got. Hey, sorry, he got Kareem. Sorry, I'm gonna. Hey, you can't. You know what's weird is right now you could be as rude as you want because you can't perform nowhere.
Nope.
So who's gonna cancel my show? It's been canceled already, bitch.
Like right now, this is the first time I ever felt like as close to any like big comedian ever because we both got no shows.
Yeah.
Damn.
No, it shows you how like, and that's like sort of what trips me out about prison is how like you don't have control, but we really don't have control out here either.
No.
We do a little bit, but they could say this and then everyone's just done for a month, 2 months.
Okay, and this is just like prison because when you have money in prison, you do have control. Now, Lee, if you were a millionaire,
Right.
you would have assistants go get your water, your food. You would still fuck bitches because you got money. You would still do whatever you had to do because you got money.
Yeah, but how long is that gonna last?
So you run out of money.
Like that's like that. That's another like. I've wondered like who would I go to get canteen money if I went in. Like I don't know. Like
What do you mean? Your family would send you money.
yeah, but not forever. Not for 20 years.
Well,
It's a lot of fucking money.
I know, but like you would find a hustle. You would find a way.
He's all, I got a policy with the A-beers too.
Yeah. like what you would do is since people have cell phones in there,
Right.
You would probably run their podcast from 8
Hysterical.
No, but it is what it
on
is.
Anchor.
Dog.
Yeah. No, I would. I could do something.
George told me about it. There's some guys that have a podcast in jail.
In San Quentin, yeah, I saw a documentary about it.
It's
Yeah.
fucking crazy.
Damn, dog. Those fools are grinding, huh?
Yeah.
Right?
You know what's weird? It's a real captive audience.
Fucking George.
Yeah. Fuck. Yeah, no, I don't know why I think about it a lot. And luckily I haven't been and hopefully I never go, but it's like, fuck.
You're not gonna go,
Nah,
bro.
you won't go, no.
I went because I'm a fucking gangster and I did something and I got caught for it. I be a man. I accept it. Look, I fucking was gangbanging. I fucked some fool up, and that's what it is. You got to do the time. If you're gonna do the crime, do the time.
So you never like when you were gangbanging, like you were never like scared of prison. You're like,
Of
this just
course
might
I
just happen.
was. I mean, I'm not scared of it. I'm just doing shit not to get caught. A real G thinks of a way to do it not to get caught, but shit comes upon you where you just have to flex.
Like prison is like the penalty box for cholos and hockey.
Yeah. It's like, you remember Stand By Me?
Yeah.
Where they were going to take the body, and that fool pulled out the gun, and he was like, the pussy is River Phoenix, right?
Yeah.
He fucking pulls out the gun on fucking Keith Sutherland.
Kiefer, dog.
Kiefer, my bad.
He said
I'm a
Keither.
Shit just happens. You know what I mean?
Fuck.
Yeah.
Boom, 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 Yo, it's your boy GP. What it do? I'm hanging out with the flying Jew. He killed Jesus with what? With his mouth. So shut up, slut. It's George Perez Stories. We in another category. I'll pass the mic like some glory. SideDick Eddie, tell a story.
Yo, fuck COVID-19. I bone strippers that are 19. You know how I'm doing when I'm rolling Supreme. Fuck around with me, I'm making cream. I'm getting high as fuck like Donald Trump when he make decisions. Putting fat bitches in submission. Putting white bitches in the kitchen. You know how I'm doing, I'm always ditching. Lee, get him.
George Perez stories. Oh shit. Just went to the strip club. Uh-oh. Got my dick rubbed. George Perez stories. Best podcast out there. Got drunk. Let's have some titties.
Yeah.
You got drunk. And you almost humped. You watch all of us do a bump. It's okay because we came to play. We all got a special today.
I wanted to finger the bartender, befriend her. Finger her till she can't remember. Fuck it, I'm clear till September. No shows, fuck that, I blend her.
Yo, we back. It's custom, bro. Since you've been here, we go to a strip club during the podcast.
Yeah, that's the only podcast I've been on where you take a break and you go get titties rubbed in your face.
How was your experience different today than last time?
Last time you brought me in there and there was this lovely blonde girl who you just threw me in a room with and she did dirty stuff to me.
That was temptation.
Yeah, she's tempted. Yeah. She is temptation. This time it's good. Like that's the thing. It's like I'm not used to. Even the fat girl there, well, not fat. Even the thick girl there was like hot.
Yeah.
And it's like I did one dance with this girl, and I guess that's why it happens. But that's why they exist. But I would marry this girl. Like if this girl was like, "Yeah, I'll come home with you and fuck you once a week," I'm like, "Yeah."
You know what's crazy is I took one of my friends to TJ, and he tells the chick, "Hey, check it out. I'll give you $900 a week. Just come back, be with me, and you don't gotta do this no more." And she goes, "Nah, I'm happy here."
What do you say? Use me.
Yeah.
Use this. Fuck you, Tommy.
$900 a week.
Yeah, dude. They don't want that happy shit that you as a real
and I'm sure it wouldn't be happy. Like that's the thing. I'm a jealous dude. Like I even thought about her, all the other dances she's been in. And like, I'm definitely getting the coronavirus right now, but it doesn't matter.
Lee.
Yes.
Where I work at, dog.
Yeah.
In Fullerton, it's alcohol, but we treat it like it's full nude. They don't show pussy, but you might as well see some pussy for the shit they're doing. The best thing I've ever done recently was 6 months ago. I hired this girl. I hired her off my instincts. I'm like, you know what? I think this chick might make me some money. Dog, after I hired her, guess what I found out she did?
tranny.
That's not what she does. That's who she is.
She was a coyote, dog.
Oh, wow. She was bringing chicks from TJ and having them be strippers?
Dog. When I told the owner of my club, I was scared. I'm like, yo, I just hired this girl that's like coyote. Like, I don't know what's up. He goes, I don't give a fuck. Bring all those Mexican bitches over here because he's white. So she brings this girl that's fucking smoking hot.
What city in Mexico? She tell you?
Sinaloa.
Oh, that's the finest, dog.
So
no, they're not.
Yes, they are, dog. They have some attitude. These bitches have some attitude.
Guadalajara bitches are fine, too.
Sinaloa.
Thank you. Where I'm from is the best.
Guadalajara bitches are fine.
El Chapo, trust me. El Chapo gets the top of the top, dog.
Look
it's from Sinaloa.
Sinaloa, they got a lot of cola. Guadalajara, they make your verga.
No. My grandma's from Guadalajara.
So is mine.
And
like my grandma's hot,
dog. That's where they had the chicks with the blue eyes and blonde hair out there.
Green eyes and red
Green
hair.
eyes, dog. So this chick brings this hot ass fucking. This bitch is smoking hot, but you could tell she was not Americanized by her makeup. Her makeup was like just all fucked up and shit. Like she didn't have that good shit. And I was like, yo, what's up with your homegirl? Like she's like, nah, you don't want to fuck with her. I'm like, why? She goes, she was boning fools in Sinaloa for $20 a pop.
Jesus.
But that's money out there.
Out there, yes. With 200 pesos?
Yeah, it's different clout. Like tonight, I liked what happened because we went to the strip club,
Right.
walked in, fucking cops outside.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was nervous
chilling.
about that. You guys were like, "It's cool." I'm like, "Are they shutting them down?" I thought they were shutting them down because they weren't supposed to be open.
No, they're
Nah,
just
nah.
out there pretending that they're patrolling. We had fucking beer in the trunk.
Do they stop by once a day at least or something?
Not once a day. They just stop by once in a while to check in, to like on the report to write that, hey, we went by the strip club.
What it is that club he works at has been grandfathered since the early 90s, dog. So they can't go in there and say nothing, but they can chill outside and kick it.
Yeah, because the security was super cool with them. Like, I saw that they were chilling, like, nothing hostile. When I got there, I was like, holy fuck. I even told Will, I was like, hey, we should chill in the car for a little bit. And then after a while, I was like, it looks
walked
like they're
straight
just-
in, dog.
Yeah, fuck you guys.
George parked and turned the music up louder.
Yeah. Hey,
Yeah.
Lee, didn't we?
You know, I
Tell 'em what
I followed
happened.
your lead.
I walked inside. I was like, what the fuck?
All right, tell them what happened.
Okay, hold up. Like, you guys don't understand this. Lee, you guys don't understand this. Lee knows my routine. I want to show off my system to you,
Yeah.
and we bump. So
Yeah.
explain what happens when we get in the car.
When we get in the car,
From
From
there
here.
to the club.
From here to the club.
he's playing. If you guys watch his Instagram live, it's that, but it's louder. He has the loudest system I've ever heard. He has like one of the old school, like, it was a radio I always wanted in high school, because like it was one of the ones that you had to put in extra and it like lights up, and it just seems louder. And he was just playing CDs, playing off his phone. He called someone. It's like a lot like riding with Joey, just a little bit different music.
What's crazy was on the way there, you were like, last time we went out, you guys were bumping hard, and you're still bumping. Like, we never changed. Like, that's how you were looking at a perspective.
I don't know how you do this every night.
I wasn't in the car. What were you guys bumping?
Gangsta
Dr.
shit,
Dre, the Chronic 2001.
Yeah. There's people on the live watching, dog.
Hey, but tonight, there was better girls in there.
Oh, yeah. They had hot chicks.
And
They did.
Isn't it a trip that the coronavirus is going out, they close restaurants, but that strip club was still open?
If they had those girls at restaurants, they'd keep the restaurants open.
Right? If girls cook like that,
Fuck.
imagine.
So, what did you get? Did you get like a dance special?
Yeah, I don't, to be honest, I don't know what I got. Because she said, she sat down next to me. She said, do you want to dance? I said, well, what are the specials? She said 3 for $80. I think I did 5 for $120.
Dude, that's cheap as fuck.
Yeah.
What's crazy is on the way, you're like, I'm not getting a dance.
Well, I was a little bit nervous about the
on
corona.
the way you're there, you were like, I'm always like, I might make
It's
it
kind
rain,
of hard. Like,
but I'm not getting a dance.
I'm used to like.
And then when you
It's
walk,
hard to say no when they're fucking just there touching
yeah,
you.
when
I'm
no,
like, God
but
damn it.
the shirt she had on was crazy.
Yeah.
This bitch had a fishnet shirt, like high top from Colors, but with titties out, no undershirt. Like, I was like, damn, those are some nice titties. So I can't blame you, Lee.
Yeah, and she was rubbing on everything, and she the one thing that I did like, she started talking like halfway through the dance. I was like, about comedy. She's like,
You're like, shut up.
yeah, I was like, I'm trying to look at your boobs right now. Like,
You're like, that was a setup with no punchline.
yeah, no, but she was fucking hot, and like this time we went into the other room. Like, I don't know if it was like kind of VIP or
No, she took you to the half-hour room.
Yeah.
okay.
Because
The boom,
of
boom room.
me.
Oh, thank you very much.
Is it bigger?
Yeah, there's a couch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was yeah.
She would have gave you head from behind, dog.
I'm sure she would. So okay, so that's a question. She started touching some things, and
She's
Hold
initiating.
on, dog. You're on George Perez.
all right,
What was she
started
touching,
grabbing my
dog?
dick, like, and all right. So Dante Chang, it was raining tonight, so I just wore these like Adidas pants just because.
Perfect.
But the thing,
Those are strip club pants.
Dante Chang told me the and I hope I'm not blowing this thing up. He said to wear something like these or sweatpants
Yeah.
and no underwear.
Yeah.
And I have underwear on. And that's the thing. Like, I've had it happen before, where like they'll grind on you, and I'm like, just do that for the entire time. Like, I don't want you just moving and doing all this weird shit. And I think they do that on purpose because they know that you'll come if they just grind on you.
Well,
It's
there's
camera purposes.
Yeah, no,
There's
there's
cameras.
yeah, but
Yeah.
besides
wait up.
that,
Motherfucker.
You didn't know there was cameras?
No.
They're not recording, though. They're live.
no, they're only recording for safety. But besides that, Lee, Like now that we're taking you there, you got to be more experienced.
Oh, you're the man now.
Yeah, like now you got to negotiate the deal. You got to do this shit Will style.
Yeah, you got to. I think you should just go with Will one day.
Yeah.
And you're gonna just come out with your asshole licked and everything.
Now you go with these sweats and
Right.
you tell him, hey, so look, I'm gonna go to the restroom and I'm gonna put a condom on, and when you start dancing, you either suck it, rub it, or put it in.
Right? Smack it up, flip it, rub it down.
So the dance you got was $120.
Yeah.
How many songs?
5 or 6, something like that.
So you tell
That's
her,
good.
hey, if I give you 80 more bucks, are you going to put it in? Are you going to rub it? Are you going to lick it? Are you going to kick it? Are you going to punch it? Are you going to karate chop it?
So you can just say, like, I just imagine I say that, and then she's like, "We got him, boys." He said it on tape.
It does
No, hell no, don't happen.
She wants that money.
Oh
No,
yeah.
the manager was talking to me half the time. He wasn't watching cameras.
Okay.
He was on the floor chopping up with me. How you been? What's up, dog? This and that. But like,
I'm just a nervous dude.
You making it seem like this is like Catch a Predator.
That's it. Honestly, that's how I feel. I feel like I'm just
Nah,
nervous.
Nah, this is not the
He's-
Catch a Predator.
He's new, dog, and it's not his fault. He's just being safe. But like, usually people that come into the club, they're wills. They know
Yeah.
it's like going to that show Pawn Stars,
Okay, and you make.
and then she's just like, hey, you know what?
You bargain.
Yeah.
you got to make sure the wrong pawn food is not working. You're trying to highball.
Yeah,
you.
you can't get what's his name, Chubbs.
Chum Lee.
Chum Lee.
Chum Lee.
Oh Jesus!
You
Yeah.
can't get Chum Lee, dog.
What happens with John? So like,
If
what
you-
happens
if
if I
you
make? Like I do that, I'm like, hey, another $80. Will you suck it? And
She
she's like,
will.
yeah. And then you give her the $80.
You don't give it to her.
Not
Okay.
yet. After.
Yeah, you pay for the ticket, and then like once she starts sucking it, you give her 40.
Yeah.
And then if she sucks better, you throw her 20, and then you give her the 80. And if it's real bomb, you tip her after that, and you say, hey, look, I like what you did. You made me feel comfortable. You got to lie, too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there any way I can become your customer? And then you exchange phone numbers with her.
Ah, okay.
And then now you text, hey, I'm on this side of Orange County. Are you going to be working? And then boom, now
That bitch
she
will
knows
show up to work.
for $200, you're going to get whatever you got
Yeah.
last time.
Okay.
Sure.
See, like, even like at the end, and I it was fine. She's like, I tips are appreciated. So I gave her like, I think $15. All the
That's
ones I had
dope.
left.
And even then,
And then she's like, "Can you throw 20 on top of that?" And I was like,
And
"Not
even
really."
even then, what happened last time when we went? Remember that blonde chick that came hit me up?
Yeah.
You got to be patient.
See, that's also the thing.
Like don't fall for the first one because you might find a better one.
She asked you for more money because she knew you were a newbie.
Right. I told her, yeah.
Yeah.
Should I tell people? Like, oh, I've been here a bunch of times before.
No, not even that. Just be like,
Just be quiet.
no, not to say
You
that.
guys already made an agreement on something.
No. Like, I would just be like, hey, I've been to other clubs and I don't like the way I've been treated. Like, I tip, I do things. Like, I'm just coming to find a home club.
Like-
Will, can I get a backup on that?
Like there was a hot chick that I seen that I tipped $40 on stage,
Right.
and the fucking Will, that motherfucker. I went to go do a bump in the bathroom, and when I come out, guess who I see going to the VIP room with her? Will. And I'm like, damn, like I should have got that dance. I shouldn't have got a
Right.
bump. So
The
when she-
bartender?
yeah. So
Oh,
when-
brand new
she's
titties.
not.
So when she comes out, she talks to me because obviously I tipped her on stage. And she's like, thank you for the tip. And the first thing I said, I go, let me smell your hand.
Yeah.
And she let me smell. I go, oh, I knew you jerked them off. And she goes, I'm going to go wash my hands and I'll be right back. She washes her hands, comes back, smacks my ass, grabs my dick. She's like, are you ready for your turn with me? I'm like, I'm going to be real, girl. Like, I run my own club, and if you go on stage, I'll tip you again, but I'm not going to get a dance with you. Like, I'm not. Like, when I was younger in my mid-20s, we used to call it going fishing because we couldn't go to our own club to have fun. Mm-hmm. We couldn't. You would get fired for that. So we used to go to either Cali Girls, TJ's, shit like that, and we would go there and make it rain and not tell girls what we did. So they're tripping.
Okay.
Because you can't tell girls what you do. If you tell them, like, I work at a strip club, like, oh, no, we're not fucking
yeah,
with you
they'll
guys.
be turned off because they know the game. If you tell them you work at a strip club, they're like, oh, he knows I'm lying, and I'm not even going to try to fuck with them.
So after a while, I throw $30-$40 on stage, buy a couple drinks, and the chick's like, "What are we doing after this?" I'm like, "Well, I got weed at the pad if you want to go smoke some bud or whatever. I got a little sack." And they're like, "Fuck it, I'll go." Damn. That's how it happens.
Let's go back and I'll check. I just got my place clean today.
What questions do you have for me for going into a club and like?
All right, so I guess because last time we talked about like how much to tip them if they do give you like a hand job or something, but like how do you know? Like if I just go to a random club, how do I know if it's a place where I can ask for it or if it's a place I can't?
Well, it's the way you ask. Like you should just be like, "Hey, I go to this club and like so." Okay, it's like this. Eddie, you played the stripper.
And you're the customer?
Yeah. So, hey, SideDick, Adrena. Like, damn, girl, you got some bomb-ass titties. So, like, I know normal dances are here for 40, but, like, say I get, like, a ticket, a special with you. Like, what happens?
And the stripper will say this, dog. If she didn't make no money all night, especially if she didn't make money, she'll be like, "Look, it's this much to get a dance here. We're not going to do much. But if you're looking for something else, fuck a dance here. If you give me $200-$300, we'll go in the parking lot, your pad, my pad. It don't matter. You can bone if you want."
Damn. Okay.
Yeah, but, like, you're taking them too far. You're taking
No.
them
I'm
I'm just saying if I was a stripper.
To be honest, that's more of what I want. Like, I had fun. I
know
tonight.
girls like that.
Like I had fun tonight. I'm not saying I didn't, but it's one of the reasons why I didn't go to strip clubs a lot before. It's like, why am I going to pay to get blue balls? And
You're not, because you're not negotiating right. You're
right. No, that's it. And you're right.
Yeah.
So like that. But I would love a girl just be like, "Yeah, for $200, I'll fuck the shit out of you." I'm like, okay.
All right, George, what's the minimum you should walk into a strip club with?
It matters what you're trying to do.
Get laid.
Yeah.
Like if you're trying to get
If
laid.
you're trying to get laid,
if you're trying to bust a nut.
Okay, look. If you're trying to get laid, all right, and you got game like me, I can get it for 150.
Yeah.
But if you're a motherfucking Lee, 250, 300, because it's like a negotiation, dog. Like these girls, like if I was you, they're gonna make you come fast because they're pros.
Not only that, but like I would be real with you. Say if you walk in and the club is just you and Xavier, she's gonna be like, "I'll charge you 100, but I'm charging your friend 150." Like she'll look at you like that, dog.
No, like what I was trying to say is like, for you, you should just be like, "Hey, look, I'll give you a 5 for 120, but like if you give me head or fuck me, I'll give you another 80." And that way, she's gonna make, because if you pay for a half hour, you might not even last that half hour.
Right,
Eddie?
Nah, chances are you won't.
I've seen a lot of fools get fucking nutted off before that half hour.
I've gotten half hour when I was younger, and I've nutted it within like 10 minutes. I'm like, I just spent $300 on this half hour.
Yeah.
And you can't come.
No,
twice.
you're not. You know,
No, you can't.
it's as soon as you bust, like you got to go.
So her job literally is if you pay for 30 minutes, get you the fuck out of there
And
as soon as
talked me,
possible.
and she talked me into it. She was like, "If you get the half hour, we can do whatever you want, this and that, blah blah blah."
No, it's not her job to get you out as soon as possible. It's her job to make that half hour the experience that you wanted so you can come back again for half hours.
My craziest experience with a stripper was one of my best friends. His name's Nasty Pants. And
We've talked about him.
we used to take like we'd be at work and he'd be like, "Let's take a 2-hour break." Fuck it. He goes, "Let's go either here or here, here." One of those spots was this nasty ass spot called Flamingo. This Lee, you walk in there, they don't ask for a dance. They ask, "You want your dick sucked or a hand job?"
Coronavirus won't even walk in that bitch.
To this day?
To this day.
Dog.
Where's the place? Let's go.
It's
now they
saying
closed
now.
it down. It was done. And in Imperial, there was this fucking hot ass chick. I remember her name. Her name was Sola May. She was a Mexican chick, and then I was like, "Man, this bitch is bad." I worked in day shift, and I seen her come in early at night. I'm like, "Man, this chick's hot as fuck." And we're at fucking Flamingos maybe 3-4 years later. The boss takes us down there. Supposedly we're recruiting, but we're not. We're just reshooting nut. So this chick comes up to me, and this chick that I literally had a crush on for a long time, and she's like, "What's up? You want your dick sucked?" And I looked at her and I was like, "Yeah." Went to the VIP room, gave her $60. She gave me head with the condom on, and then when I was about to nut, took the condom off and let me just shoot on her face.
God bless her.
Damn.
And
That's what I want.
Well, you gotta like ask.
Just ask for it. Okay, next time I'll just
But like
ask
you gotta ask cool. Like look, dog. I'm gonna tell you something.
Okay.
There's people that look just like you that have been to strip clubs so much they're assholes to chicks and
Yeah.
they get shit done.
Yeah.
Hey, am I lying?
Nah, you're not.
Will, am I fucking lying?
Irvin's an asshole.
I know
I've
exactly.
seen this fool be an
Irvin-
asshole.
I made him that way,
Yeah.
first of all.
Like, because the girls know. The girls know. They're like, fuck, this guy's a dick, but it's $250. Fuck it, I'm gonna do it.
I'll
Right.
take it.
You just gotta be like that, bro.
Okay.
Yo, right now everyone's doing a quarantine, all the fucking teens. But if you want to do something, it's a Wednesday. You're in Orange County. The kids are there, your ladies there, and you want to get away. Go to TJ Showgirls on Beach Boulevard.
That's right.
103350 Beach Boulevard, in between Beach Boulevard, Ball, and Cerritos. They got 2-for-1 lap dances all day. You know what that means, Lee?
Heaven.
More than heaven. Hey, what's heaven for a Jew?
2-for-1 lap dances with a brisket afterwards.
Oh, shit.
Like, you could get a brisket. Like, look, today we went, it was cracking, beautiful chicks, but when you go on a Wednesday in the daytime, they got 23 girls. When you go at night, they got 43.
God damn.
We're not playing around.
Your pick of girls.
Like, the coronavirus won't even go in there because it doesn't want to take 2-for-1.
Respects. It's like,
Yeah.
It's not trying to buy a dance.
So, yo, this podcast is brought to you by TJ's Theater Showgirls. Check it out in the city of Stanton, off Beach Boulevard, in between Ball and Cerritos.
I miss TJ's, dog. I was a fucking god there.
You know what sucks, dog, is they did you dirty there.
They did me. You know what? You know what was crazy? They did me dirty, and I didn't snitch on not one of my friends at all.
No, you were like the Irishman.
Yeah, I didn't. Even there was a point. I even told Jay Nasty. I go, hey, dog.
Yeah, I remember you told me too. You're like, I'll tell on the other fools.
No, I didn't tell nobody, but like he was like, if you tell me what I want to know, your job is safe. And I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. And the first thing I did was I hit the GM. I was like, he knows something that we don't know, and he's serious. Like he literally wanted me to tell on you. I known this cat since I was 17 years old. Like this is my friend. I'm not gonna rat my boy out.
Right.
He's like, what's going on in the office? What do you do at the store? Because I was the store champ.
Like Lee doesn't know that. Like, so Lee, Eddie used to work at the club I just took you to.
Oh, okay, got it.
The first meeting we ever had, they were like, they started clapping. Everybody clap your hands for Eddie. Clap, 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 clap. Everybody make some noise. I'm like, what's going on? Like, he broke the record. He went to the store 22 times in one shift.
Oh, okay.
Okay, let me help him out. Like, the store at our strip club isn't the Comedy Store.
No.
Right now, I'm assuming it's like a 7-Eleven or a liquor store.
So 3 or 4 doors down, Eddie had a homie that owned a liquor store.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, around our age, too.
Yeah.
Young cat.
And Eddie would go there and fucking go hard. Alcohol, weed, beer, and other stuff.
Well, this fool sold Coke, beer, wax, and had the dab rig back there.
Damn.
So I would go on my break. I would go do a dab, do a line, and kill a fucking 40, and come back to work like a champ. And
That's
I'd
a
be
5-minute break.
and I'd be at work cool. Like I wouldn't be like a slob, like just slouching everywhere, being dumb, drunk. Like I would still be professional.
Right.
So that's what saved me. And like at that moment when they were like, "Oh, he's going to the store way too many times." Like, well, he's still doing his job, so obviously whatever he's doing is fine.
Right.
But dog, I would get there. I would kill like 2 vodka shots, pound the Newcastle, do a dab, do a line, and then go right back to work like none of that happened.
Yeah, the reason he got fired wasn't because of his partying. It was because back then the manager told him, look, I need you to be the bad cop so I can be the good cop. Eddie's job was to make all the strippers go out and dance and work.
What it was is, at that time, they only had one person watching the floor, and he was a song counter. And it turns out this guy was the biggest bitch there. So, literally, the GM called me, and he was like, look, you're going to take half his money. You're going to make all this shit. He goes, fuck this fool, because we're going to run him out of here. But the plan backfired on us because the fool that we're trying to run out of there stuck through it and gathered evidence on all of us, and then went to corporate, was like, look, they're doing this, they're doing that, they're fucking bitches in the office, they're doing coke, all that shit. And the owner like knew. So like we knew something was going down when the local drug dealer would come all the time there kicking with us, and the owner was like, I don't want him there anymore. And we knew like, fuck, he's been watching the cameras, like we're done.
And the crazy part is that he was dating the bartender back then that worked my shift.
Yeah, she worked daytime, dog. Hot white girl, green eyes,
She
beautiful.
was Puerto Rican white.
Puerto Rican white, dog.
You don't even know your ex-fool?
I miss her. I still miss her. Baby, hit me up. I miss you.
And then when Eddie got fired, he made her quit.
I didn't. I told her not to.
Come on,
And
dog.
I swear to God, I told her not to.
Hey, but wait up. There's always a bad good cop in the strip club. There's always
Dog,
a
I was
good cop
bad
type
cop,
of shit.
bad cop.
No, I know you're bad cop. Well, I can tell
Dog,
you're bad cop.
These chicks would be in the dressing room. They had a little like privacy room outside the dressing room. They'd be smoking bud, drinking all that shit. I'd walk in there. I take
Fuck you, yeah.
No, I don't even say that. I take the bottle, kill it, throw it away, get the blunt, kill it to a roach, throw it away. All you bitches get on the fucking floor right now and get out there to work. And I was just checking chicks, dog. Like I took my job way too serious.
Like, Eddie was a dick, but he wasn't. Go ahead, pick it up.
Oh, it's not me.
Okay. Like, Eddie was only a dick to make the girls go out and make
To work,
money.
because there was fools there.
Yeah, dude. When
It is
he was-
crazy. Like, it is still business.
No,
It's a
it
business.
is. At the end of the day, Eddie's job was to get the girls out. And
So,
then-
wait up. So you're telling me some of these girls go there to kick it?
No, they come to the kick.
Like
it.
Yeah.
kick it? Like kick it with the homegirls?
Look, some strippers hate their life.
Yes, I was about to say that.
So they come in and they make friends with other strippers and they go smoke weed with
All
them,
day.
drink with them. That's like their social life.
Just kick it. And I'd be on them. Like, bitch, your kids are at home hungry. You're back
reals,
here. You're
Lee.
back here drinking.
I love
So you
them.
told them,
Smoking
you
bud.
wait up. You
Oh,
legitimately
no,
told them
I
this.
would go hard on them, dog. And it sometimes these chicks, you know, they knew it was a respect.
They cried.
It was
I know you made a
they didn't
bitch
have,
cry.
They didn't have to like me, but it was a respect level. Because I would kick them out of the dressing room, and then 2 hours later, like, fool, I made $500-600.
Sally would always say that.
They're like,
Eddie,
you're
you
a-
yelled at me
yeah.
and I made money. Thank you.
They're like, you're an asshole all night, but I made $6 bills. Here you go, thank you. It was all business, dog. That's all it was. But they took one chick. There was this one chick, like, she did not want to work all night. Her goal was to stay in her robe and have a
Oh, my
bandana
God.
wrapped on her head, all shit. So I came at her hard, like harder than I was supposed to be. And then she went to corporate, like, you know, this fool say this and that. They were saying I was calling her. The one thing I never said was call them bitches. And they were saying I was calling them bitches. And I was like, nah, it's not even like that.
Hey, can I jump in?
Go ahead.
So, like, Eddie fucked with the wrong chick. He fucked with a stripper that had lawyer friends.
Okay.
And they helped her.
Friends,
Yes.
customers.
Yeah.
And they helped her.
She bone lawyers.
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah, there we
Basically.
go.
And they helped her write this letter to, like, make Eddie look real bad. And, like, they were going to press charges against him.
Well, what was crazy is she wasn't tripping on me until Andy and Joel fired her. Once they fired her, she's like, okay, I got dirt too. And she threw me under the bus, them, all that shit.
Fuck.
Yeah,
A lot of politics at the strip club.
No, it was, dog, because I've lost, I think, $2-3 grand a week.
Hey,
The
That's
way
what I
they
lost.
talk about it, It's like high school.
No,
It
it's
is.
They
worse.
come back,
it's,
yeah.
it's like a prison, bro. The dressing room's a prison, and we're like the guards, kind
Dog,
of.
today I had an issue with girls. And right now where I'm at, I'm at the manager. So at the end of the day, I make the final decision. So the bartender, we bought a brand new box of gloves. This motherfucking box has 24 packs of gloves. So I give one to the bartender. So the bartender thinks like, I'm God now. I can pass out the glove to whoever I want. So a stripper tells her like, hey, can I get a glove? She was like, well, you only need one, so you're gonna jack someone off with one hand. And the girl gets mad. She's like, I need 2 gloves. Like I can't just take one. Like I'm gonna use both hands. So I tell the bartender, I'm like, who made you the glove corresponding? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So like it's shit like that. That's small. That turned into big shit, dog.
Because that starts the fight, right?
Well, the girl that complained, I'm like, look, man, I got other shit to deal with besides you right now. I don't give a fuck about a glove. Matter of fact, hold on. I told the door guy, go get a fucking other box of gloves in the warehouse and bring them. And he brought them. I go, here, how many do you want? Gave her how many she want. I go, there. That's the problem solved.
Wait, so you had these homegirls stripping with gloves on
Yeah.
on the pool?
We're trying to stay open, baby.
Right. So from the first strip club you've been to, Lee, to what we've been taking you, what's the difference?
He's with gods.
Yeah, it definitely. I feel like it'd be a lot creepier. I'm sorry, Will, but I feel like it'd be weirder to go by yourself. Like it definitely is cool. Like I know you guys aren't gonna let me get taken advantage of too much. Like if someone was trying to mess with
Dog, when you got your dance, you know what George did?
No.
When you first went back there,
tell the DJ?
he told the DJ, play the fucking songs long.
That never happened.
Unless you know someone there, like you got to understand at the strip club, they stick to a minute guideline.
Oh, okay.
You're losing money once you go past 3 minutes.
Got it.
So we're like, play it long as fuck.
Play
dog.
Stairway to Heaven 6 times.
Oh shit!
Right?
I love it. Thank you. No, and it's been fun. Like I said, I would have loved to get laid. Maybe next time I'll just speak up and try something. But
Are you ready to get laid?
yes,
I know a chick that will bone you, dog.
let's do it right now. God damn.
She'll do it, and I'll text her right now.
That's funny as fuck.
So thank you guys. George Perez Stories, the best podcast out there.
Real as
No,
fuck,
you're
dog.
the best podcast out
Nah,
there.
yeah, you
We're
are.
just like the accommodator to you. We love you, bro.
Well, I love you guys.
Like, I want this shit to last so much longer, but I want to take you back to the strip club.
Hell
Let's
yeah.
do it.
I'm taking the house to eat. I don't give a fuck what George says.
No, you know what we're going to do next
House
time?
of Eden is a whole different game.
I know,
though.
but
He
at-
loves
whole different
black
game.
girls.
I know. Hold on. At House of Eden, I want to interview him during the during
yeah.
the lap dance.
Dog.
Deal. I like black girls too, so
That's what I'm saying. You
hit me
love
up on
black
Instagram.
girls. Dog,
Well,
at House of Eden, I'm the judge and the jury.
Oh, you're the fucking master. So look, dog, we're fucked up. It's late as hell. I know you can't plug no shows.
Honestly, I don't have anything to plug anyways. I'm on Leey Syatt, LeeSyatt on Twitter and Instagram.
I'm gonna follow you. You better follow me back.
I will. And if you're coming to this from the church or anything else that I've done, listen to George Perez. Support
Oh,
George.
thank you.
Support SideDick. Support Xavier. Even Will. Support Will.
Right? Hey,
Just follow you, dog.
so who's the last person you guys had on the church?
Sam Tripoli is on tomorrow.
It's on tomorrow?
Yeah.
So check out Sam Tripoli tomorrow. Xavier gave me that look like that's my daddy.
Right? It's Poppy.
And
dropping
when does the Joe Rogan Joey Diaz drop? Everyone's waiting for that.
What do you mean?
I
Joe
think
Rogan and Joey Diaz did a podcast.
I think
2 or
it
3
dropped
days
already.
ago.
Oh, I had no idea.
Oh, okay. That's what's up. Yo,
Joey's a busy guy. He doesn't tell me
Right.
shit anymore. What the fuck, Joey?
right? Yo,
Right.
April 4th is still on at the Continental Room. What'd you say, Eddie?
Rant.
His little rant.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah, I got
SideDick
you.
rant, homie. Let's do this
So
shit.
April 4th, Continental Room is still on. And yo, everything else got canceled. I'll let you guys know future dates. SideDick handle.
And now it's time for another ranting with SideDick Eddie. It's quarantine season, people. Chances are, if your girl sends you to buy supplies, she's coming to mine and George's house while you're buying supplies. It's okay, though, dog. Because if we get her pregnant, don't neglect it. We're spreading the motherfucking human race just like that. Alpha males in your girl's tail. You know how I'm doing. I'll never go to hell. God loves me if there's a God. If not, tell your girl, make her head bob. SideDick, I'm out.
If there is a God, Lee already killed him.
That's right, motherfucker.
Don't neglect it. Accept it. X to the G.
I ain't got no shows either. Everything's canceled as of now.
Right.
So stay tuned.
That's what's
We
up.
got podcasts here, so subscribe to YouTube, and that's what's up.
R.I.P. Roger.
Right? R.I.P.
Oh,
Roger.
Died. Roger's tried drinking and doing coke like me. He didn't make it.
Couldn't handle. Yo, this is George Press Stories, episode 153. Lee, I'm going to have you back soon as fuck. We barely scratched the surface.
Yeah, let's do another one during the quarantine.
Yeah, we're doing
Yes.
on one after the coronavirus,
Yeah,
dog.
we're going to do another one. We're doing it on a Wednesday, though, where we can take you for 2-for-1 Wednesdays.
2 for 1.
Don't forget, guys, our sponsors are GB Extracts, BZZT Collective, and TJ Showgirls in the city of Stanton. With that being said, take a shower, Jewish power.
L'chaim. I am.